shining enough. So you discover that at the end of the day, it is the unbeliever that influences the believer than the believer influences the unbeliever. Is that correct? We lose more people in the church to the world than the world loses to the church. Why? Because we have not come to a point that we want to separate what? Darkness from light. We no longer know the difference between good and bad. Today, you discover that even believers deliberately hang around unbelievers. Deliberately. Let me share a story with us. Many years ago, while in the Bible college, one of our students told us that God has called him and is sending him to go and preach to prostitutes. And we used to have a place where prostitutes gather, somewhere around Ijegunden, Lagos. Every evening, he's going to preach to prostitutes. And you know, in every place, we get people who get bad mouth. So one day, are you still with me? One of the students that has bad mouth told him, bro, I didn't have this calling, no, but I'm praying for you. Sir, that guy eventually fell into a very serious sexual sin and lost his calling. If your light is not strong enough, stop hanging around people of darkness. Am I making sense? Don't worry. God called me to go and change armed robbers. If you are not as intelligent as they are, and you do not have enough of the word of God, and the Lord did not release his spirit upon you, and you do not have the kind of heart that they have, better maintain your level. Before you now become an armed robber like them. Look at what God did. He separated light from darkness. He said you are too good to walk with darkness. That's what God did. And I think that should be a principle. As you catch the light in this conference, ensure that you separate that light from darkness. There are things you should separate from. There are people. I call that boundary. I know this thing that I'm telling you this morning might be one of the things that people don't want to believe in today's generation. The difference between contact and contamination for me is called boundary. If I must hang around a friend that I know does not want to live right, then I should be ready to create what? Boundary. You are still my friend, but I will not visit you in the night. You are still my friend, but one thing I will not want to do is to take instructions from you. I still love you, sir. But guess what? When you are ready for that your wickedness, don't count me in. I still love you, man, but I don't want to spend more than 5 minutes with you. Those are boundaries. But you know what will happen? They are likely to say you are proud. Yes, sir. Am I not supposed to respect myself? If you cannot respect yourself, I want to respect myself. If you are not valuable to you, I am valuable to me. At least if you cannot value me, I value me. So there are things I will not want to do because I do not want my light to do what? To go down. My light is important to me. The same way your darkness is important to you. Now, if your light is not important to you, then my light is important to me. And God saw that light was good. I pray that in this conference, somebody's eyes will be open to see that light is good. Then what did he do? He separated. Now, let me go a little bit deeper here. Those of us who have some treasures, some valuable things, some things of importance to us, how do we keep it? In a chosen place, in a secure place. In a place that is safe. And there are people that you will not permit to go close to it. Am I making sense? Because you don't want anybody to tamper with something that is important to you. It costs you so much to have. So you treasure it, you value it, and you keep it safe. Men and brethren, if the light that God gives is important to you, you will not keep it anyhow and anywhere. You will protect it. If your salvation is important to you, you will not be joking with it. If the redemption that Christ brought to you is important to you, you will not be the one joining the gangs of rebels in church. You will not be the one supporting evil. Slap your neighbor this morning. Please help me tell your neighbor, light is good. Light is good. Look at the next person. Tell him, I enjoy the light that I have. So the word gave life to everything. So what does the word of God do? It gives life. It gives life. I repeat, it gives what? Life. Now, you and I would agree that today, it is very easy for you to see people